Hi guys, my name is Vladimir, and in the next 5 minutes we will learn how to create a new project in the Welkin suite to start working with it and developing your great Salesforce applications. And this is how you will see your Welkin suite ID after being installed. And first of all, you will need to create a new project. But let's start off what is about a project in the Welkin suite. Project is your local representation of your organization. So files are downloaded to your file system, so you can later work with them much faster than doing this in cloud. So let's start and create a new project. I'll go to File, New, Project. Here I have different options starting from Salesforce Analytics Project, Salesforce DX Project, regular Salesforce Project, and blank solution. In our case, we have regular Salesforce organization, so we'll start working with it. I need to name it somehow, let it be tutorial project. I need to select a location for it, and by default it's located in documents, but you can move it somewhere else. If you want, you can create a directory for your solution, so it will be 2 levels of hierarchy, or you can uncheck this checkbox and it will be only project. Let us create a solution as well. Once I hit OK, I will need to enter my credentials to my organization. First of all, I can enter credentials as usual by selecting my environment, being it production, dev org, sandbox, or authorized within custom domain. There I will need to enter username, password, optional security token, and domain name if I'm using custom domain. Second option here is to use allows if you don't want to enter credentials in the ID or if you just want to jumpstart quickly. So I will select allows, I will hit next, and this will open my default browser where I will need to enter my credentials. So let me do this. Once I enter my credentials, the Salesforce organization will ask you if you allow access to the Welkin suite ID to your organization. You can see a pretty big list of permissions that we are asking, but as Welkin suite it's an ID, it requires access to different metadata, to your data, to everything as normal system administrator does. In your case, of course, I will hit allow, and this will allow ID to work with organization in a normal way. So we see here OK. So I will switch back to the Welkin suite, and at this point we see that the ID starts doing something. So right now we are looking for different types of metadata that are available on the organization. Everything is loaded, and now I can select what exactly files will be included into my local project. So let's take a look what we have here. First of all, I have 2 presets for admins and for developers. I'll cover it in some other tutorial a bit later. So if I choose admin preset, I won't have here Apex, I won't have Lightning, I won't have Visual Force, but I'll have lots of different declarative development and administrative stuff. If I select developer preset, we will have here everything selected for Apex, Lightning, S-Objects, Visual Force, and static resources. As well, I can include referenced packages, so if I have any managed packages which are providing me any additional S-Objects, any global classes, or anything else that I would like to access from the ID, I can include them as well. For example, I will include Copilot Developer, Deployer, and also if you want to append or change a selection of metadata, you can do this very easily. So for example, if I want to include custom tabs, I can expand this group. I can enable them one by one, or I can just hit subscribe. And hitting subscribe means that if new custom tab will appear on the organization, the Welkin suite will include it into your project automatically. If I just select everything and unsubscribe, this means that if something new appears of this metadata type on the organization, the ID won't add it to the project. It will stick with the files that you have already selected. So I will subscribe to custom tabs, to custom sites just for the future, email templates, layouts, permission sets. I don't need reports, I'll grab workflows as well. So here is my set of information that I have for the project. Now I hit next, and it's almost my last step before starting working with the project. So first option is to synchronize the project structure in the Salesforce organization. This will be covered a bit later in another tutorial, but if you'd like to customize your project structure and store it as a static resource on the organization, you can hit this box. For now, you can just ignore it and you'll be able to do this in the future just with 2 clicks. Unsupport means that the IDE will copy binary files of Ant migration tool to your project folder, so you'll be able to easier work with Ant in the future. Again, if you don't know what's it, if you don't care about it, just skip this part and hit next. And right now the IDE starts downloading your files to the local system. It might take starting from 20 seconds to a couple of minutes depending on the connection speed, depending on the amount of metadata that you have selected, and of course depending on the performance of your Salesforce instance at the moment. But spending this time here and now once, we will make sure that in the future when we will start working with our project, it will take much less time and you won't need to wait every time for something to be downloaded from Salesforce. Just jump in and start working with your organization. Okay, project is here, so now I can start working. I hit finish and the IDE will open the project in the IDE itself. So let's see how it looks like. So here we are, we have our project opened in the IDE and I can see the project in the Solution Explorer. I can see its contents, they're located as usual as in any other tool for Salesforce development, and I can start working with all the files in just like open anything and start working with it. In the future, where I will need to open the project, I just go to File, Open Project and navigate to the projects that I have created, or it will appear later in Recent Projects and Solutions, so I won't need to remember it at all. So thank you for your attention, guys. In the next series, we'll go through all of the features, all through the UI of the IDE and whatever you can do in it to improve your performance. And please subscribe to our channel to see the new videos in the future. Thank you.